Dragon Star here with an energy reading. We are going to look at healing trauma and accepting and letting go. So, what kind of trauma that we want, we need to look at and accept and heal and to let go. So, we have facing us how this trauma impacts our lives. So, we have brother and sister transformation, and we have fate. So it's always going to be destined to be this way, or fated to be this way, always going to play out this way. I believe that this trauma has something to do with family, growing up, your inner child, and changes. So it's saying how this trauma impacts our lives. So transformation is how it impacts our lives. We are having to transform all the time, learn and grow from being, breaking generational curses and habits of our ancestors. So doing a lot of evolving in its fate, destiny. We have what emotions that we carry with this trauma. We have determination not to be like our ancestors, or like the negative traits of our ancestors. We have empowerment. So empowering ourselves, doing a lot of self-love work, taking care of ourselves. And being ungrounded. So this can be a aspect of the trauma from our lives of childhood, and not being grounded, not being stable, or having stability, not being grounded in the universe, balanced. We have how this affects our relationships with others. We have Rapunzel 2, liberation. I think we show each other how to free ourselves from our generational curses. So we have liberation when it comes to how it affects our relationships with other people. Then next we have how this affects the way we see ourselves. So how it affects the way we see ourselves. We have taboos. So facing many taboos, facing the things that maybe society or it's not the norm about ourselves, the things that are different about ourselves or not common, So we're seeing ourselves more fully with our darkness and our light. We have an energy that we need to draw on to begin to release this trauma. Generational curses, expectations. So the energy that we need to draw on to begin to release this trauma, expectations. So when I pull expectations, I believe it's having expectations. Sometimes I would say with this card is it's not having expectations with people and things in life. But we should have some expectations of where we want to go and who we want to be and what type of life we want, what type of direction we want to go. So expecting good things in life instead of thinking always negatively about everything in your life. Think positive. Have positive thoughts. Have positivity about yourself and what you want in life and your life. So speaking, manifesting your intentions of positivity and goodness, good things happening instead of negative things happening, because that could be also a generational curse of just always thinking the worst and always everything is so bad and nothing is ever good enough. And so we have to change that mindset that we are where we are for a reason, and see the good in our lives and say good things to ourselves. So next we have a lesson we must learn from this experience. We got enchantment. So, a lesson that we must learn about, transforming from youth to maturity. And moving from group activities to close loving partners, finding a worthy partner, taking up new responsibilities, enjoying the last moments of time of excitement and unusual activity, and learning of deceit and secrecy. So learning to be able to tell the difference between trickster energy and what's real and what's not. What's true. Then we have, how can we begin to move past this experience? We have balance. So getting into balance with ourselves. Balancing our darkness and our light. But getting into balance with ourselves. We have a way that our lives will change as a result of working with this trauma. We have survival came out, and trust. So, trusting in yourself, the truth in yourself. You want to trust yourself.